Metal worker union NUMSA says several workers at Eskom's Medupi power plant received text messages not to return to work today after they downed tools yesterday. Medupi is meant to provide Eskom with an additional 4,800 megawatts of power capacity, but the project has been delayed for 3 years. NUMSA members have confirmed to the SABC that their members received the text message late last night instructing them not to return to work. Workers want a completion bonus of 10,000 rand following the completion and synchronization of Unit 6. They are also complaining about the number of foreign engineers employed to the power station, saying South Africans are more than capable to do the same job. Only workers employed directly by Eskom are at the plant. The SABC understands that meetings are currently taking place between Eskom and other contractors. Well, meanwhile, Eskom has announced it is implementing Stage 2 load shedding from 12 noon to 10 o'clock tonight. But let's just go back to the Medupi power plant now, where Diabo Seto is on location. She joins us there on the line. Diabo, good afternoon. Is work still halted at Medupi, and what's been the response from Eskom?
Devin, good afternoon. I can confirm that there is currently no work taking place at the Medupi power station in Lephalale. I have spoken to Eskom and they've clarified that all the 14,000 people that are currently on strike are not working at the moment, and that they also is Eskom employees. That rather they are not Eskom employees, but employees of independent contractors. The 14,000 people that are on strike and the demands that they're making, Eskom says it's up to the contractors who have employed them to try and sort out what the workers want. What Eskom is doing, rather, Devon, is facilitating the meeting between the contractors and the unions. I've spoken to the spokesperson, Mr. Kulupasiwe, who has warned that there is no guarantee that the completion bonus that the workers are looking for of 10,000 rand will be paid. However, in their meeting, they're trying to see what is possible and what is not with regards to all the demands that they've made.
It comes at a very difficult time for Eskom. What does this mean for delays in getting the Medupi power station up and running?
Devon, Mr. Pasiwe says that the utility has so far, the Unit 6 is still on track of this June deadline of commercially opening or operating the facility. Remember that they have a deadline of June to officially open Unit 6 and to officially have the electricity coming out of there. Mr. Pasiwe did warn that should the strike drag on indefinitely, it will have an impact on this June deadline. He did assure us that the 2 days of lost production, which is yesterday and today, will be easy to catch up, and they'll also be able to make up for it if everyone comes back to work tomorrow. However, we don't know if everyone will come back to work tomorrow.
Now, Diabo, you mentioned speaking to the Eskom spokesperson. Did you get a chance to get out any word from him on that board meeting that is supposedly discussing the fate of Chairman Zola Tsotsi? It was widely covered yesterday.
Absolutely, Devon. Following that board meeting yesterday, all Mr. Pasiwe could share with us is that the board did meet, but unfortunately they could not finish their business. Therefore, they've rescheduled the meeting for some time next week. He could not give us an exact date of when next week the board will be meeting again. But what he had told us is that once they're ready with that announcement, they will make the announcement through the Minister of Public Enterprises. Remember that Eskom, of course, is answerable to the Minister of Enterprises or the Department of Enterprises. So we'll only know next week how that board meeting is coming along.
All right, thanks very much indeed. Diabo Seto there, our reporter at the Medupi plant in Limpopo.